In today's deep dive, we're focusing on the much whispered about next machine from Moto Guzzi, the V120, alleged 2026 model. While nothing has been officially confirmed, rumors and speculation are gathering pace, and our channel Bike Update is here to pull together all the threads, what it might be, how it might perform, and what it could mean for Guzzi and riders alike. Rumor status and what we actually know. First things first, the V120 remains unconfirmed. There's no official announcement from Moto Guzzi for a model specifically called V120 set for 2026. At events such as EICMA 2025, Guzzi did reveal updates to their current models, colors, graphics, etc., but not a brand new V120 platform. That means everything we discuss here is speculative. Take it as informed guessing rather than fact. That said, several hints are out there. Enthusiasts on forums note the brand is considering new displacement or segments. The existing Guzzi line has a strong foundation in the transverse 90° V-twin tradition, and 2025 updates show Guzzi is willing to invest in fresh tech and refinements. See the 2025 V7 range. Leaked videos on YouTube show the name V120 floating around, though credibility is unverified. In short, no guarantee the V120 exists, but the possibility is intriguing. Potential mechanics and powertrain. If the V120 is real, what might it offer mechanically? Based on Guzzi's heritage and where the market is heading, consider the following possibilities. Engine and layout. Moto Guzzi's hallmark is the 90° transverse V-twin. Even for newer machines, they've retained that orientation. So one would expect the V120, if genuine, to carry a V-twin, whether air/oil or liquid-cooled, rather than a parallel twin. 120 often suggests around 1,200 cubic centimeters displacement in motorcycle parlance, so one speculation is a 1/200cc V-twin. That would place it above the current Guzzi 850 cubic centimeters or 1,000 cubic centimeters offerings. Alternatively, V120 could simply be the model name, not necessarily displacement, so caution is needed. Electronics and drivetrain. The 2025 Guzzi V7 Sport already saw ride-by-wire throttles, multiple ride modes, road, rain, sport, and a 6-axis inertial measurement unit, IMU, for cornering ABS/traction. So if the V120 arrives, expect at least that level of tech, perhaps more: semi-active suspension, upgraded brakes, premium finishes, etc. Final drive likely shaft drive, a Guzzi trademark, or at least a refined version thereof, unless they radically depart from tradition. Chassis and performance. If aiming for flagship status, the V120 might get upgraded forks, USD, more powerful brakes, radial Brembo or similar, refined frame/geometry for improved handling. Weight will be critical. Guzzi historically are heavier than some rivals, so a premium model will need to balance mass and agility. Design and styling expectations. Guzzi's design language is distinctive: exposed transverse V-twin, classic Italian touches, heritage cues. With the V120, here's what we might anticipate. Styling cues. The engine as a visual centerpiece, the cylinders out front, a long, low crankcase, elements that Guzzi lovers recognize instantly. A blend of retro and modern, perhaps leaning into the bagger or cruiser aesthetic, if 1,200 cubic centimeters displacement, but updated with contemporary finishing, minimal yet premium detailing. High-quality materials, brushed/aluminum elements, premium paint schemes, possible special edition trims. Ergonomics and roll. If aimed at the cruiser/tourer market, expect a comfortable riding position, maybe forward controls, large twin-pipe exhausts, swept handlebars. If Guzzi instead targets performance/tourer segment, midfoot pegs, a more aggressive stance could show up. Visual differentiation. Given the leaks show V120 racing bagger in some videos, expect a bold design to catch attention, large front fairing, or perhaps a custom-style bagger aesthetic. Unique colorways and graphics. Guzzi has already used heritage shades like Rosso Monza, Verde Legnano, so the V120 might debut with its own palette. Market positioning and strategic importance. Why does the V120 matter, both for Guzzi and for riders like you, in Islamabad/Pakistan and beyond? For Guzzi, launching a flagship or new segment model is a statement. It shows the brand is innovating rather than just refreshing old models. Helps them compete in higher margin segments, premium cruisers, baggers, high-end custom touring bikes, where there is growing demand. Strengthens brand cachet. A standout model helps reinforce Italian craft plus performance narrative. For riders and global markets. In regions like Asia-Pacific or Middle East, including Pakistan, interest in premium European motorcycles is increasing. A well-positioned V120 could attract those looking for something distinctive. Resale and servicing must be considered. Premium models often carry higher cost of ownership. Local dealer support and parts availability will matter. On the road, such a model could offer strong torque, characterful engine, brand uniqueness appealing to riders who want emotional connection rather than just specs. Competitive landscape. If indeed 200cc and premium, it could take on rivals such as certain Ducati cruisers, BMW baggers, were available, or high-end Japanese models, giving Guzzi a foothold in a segment they haven't traditionally dominated. However, they'll need to nail the tech, ergonomics, weight and handling to convincingly compete. What we don't know and rider considerations. Important to highlight the unknowns and things you should think about before getting excited or committing to a potential V120. Unknowns. Official spec sheet. We don't have confirmed displacement, power, torque, weight, or release date. Pricing, premium mod. Considerations for you as a rider. Ergonomics. If it's a large cruiser/tourer, it may have a higher weight and longer wheelbase, challenging for tighter urban riding. Maintenance. Premium models often require premium servicing and parts. Factor that into total cost of ownership. Riding environment. Islamabad and Pakistani roads vary. Suspension, ground clearance, maneuverability matter. Resale and support. Before buying, check local dealers, availability of parts, whether community/support network exists. Waiting versus buying. Given we're in speculation mode, consider waiting for official reveal or test rides. You may benefit from early user feedback before committing. What to watch for, timeline and spec leaks. Here's what you should keep an eye on over coming months. Official reveal from Guzzi/Piaggio Group, likely at a major show, e.g., EICMA or similar. Teaser images or models in Guzzi showrooms. Patent filings, regulatory certifications, €5+, etc., which may indicate new engine. Early dealer brochures, price sheets. Leaks from test mules, spy photos, videos showing engine case, chassis layout. Reviews or first rides in Europe before global release. Once those start emerging, we'll get clearer picture of how real the V120 truly is and how worthy it might be as a buy. Conclusion. While the 2026 Moto Guzzi V120 remains a rumor rather than a confirmed flagship, it is a very interesting possibility. If it arrives, it could mark a significant moment for the brand, blending heritage V-twin character with modern performance, premium design, and global ambitions. For riders like you and me, it's worth watching closely. This could be the kind of standout bike that not only catches the eye but delivers a unique ride experience. At the same time, it's wise to stay cautious, wait for confirmation, assess local suitability, and ensure full support before making a decision. If you like, I can keep tracking every leak and update on the V120 and send you a timeline of developments as they happen. Let me know if you want that. Thanks for sticking with Bike Update. Ride safe, and I'll see you in our next video/script.